things that make karate special. One is the art of Naenae. So when you're karate, we're practicing to not make contact, as you know. And actually you improve, and you become very skillful. And you can do real full-on, almost like real fighting. That, you know, if you, all you got to do is jump off, and you'll be able to that, but you have the skill. Can you imagine a boxer or a UFC fighter or somebody trying to unscramble the egg and sort of learn how to fight without the heat? It'd be hard, wouldn't it? Maybe hard for us to make something sound like that. But you've got that skill, that one around the level. But you somehow know that ability to fix your accuracy through practice to go to have a skill of, you know, just coming super close to the target without hurting. In the body, if you hit a little harder, it's not too big to do it. That's what you know to do. By wearing a handbag, it means that if you do actually hit too hard, you will not all touch the face and hurt the person. Also, you may not cut your knuckles on the teeth and hit the face. The handbag, back of my back, I was training, there was no handbags, which was down, even in tournaments. And they were constant faces being touched without any injury because it was just, you're so accurate, you know, so you've got to use it. Occasionally somebody get a big knockout or a cut, you know, in the street. Somebody who was just did have pretty good control of that. What happens is too much where we're able to have, you know, protection. If you didn't see it for a few weeks, you sort of got control. But some domains that skill. And you can get very, very skillful. Who do you follow tennis? You follow tennis? Do you think Roger Federer is an incredible player? If you choose Roger Federer knocking the coke can after the last ever, you know what's seen that? In a TV studio, somebody's standing with the ball away, coke can in the head, and surgeon street places. Powerful surgeon. Knocks the coke can off the guy's head. How long did it take you to go? So you can get very, very, very skilled at anything you do to practice, repetition is an obvious. So you can get very good, you can be very, very accurate in your techniques. I kick at home. I don't know if you might have to try kicking. I like to kick at something too. I like to kick at something so there's improvements at time. But also, and sometimes I think it gets a wall or some object that I know I do that hard, it would hurt. But kicking every second one might or touch, you know, take that risk. And it tells me that I'm still sort of accurate. The other thing that's special about Naenae is very, very special is Kime. And that is the ability to focus. Kime is spelled K-I-M-E. And Kiai is spelled K-I-A-I. There's no accident that the word ki, K-I, is in both of those. Ki, you've heard of ki energy. I don't fully understand it, but you know, it's like the water around something, an energy that flows through, so I don't tend to understand it, but I still have a sense of it. So the ki is, to do a ki is squash the vertical lungs at the point in the ticket when you need the maximum power. And the application of Kime is just where you do explode with power. You know, at that point when you do it, your whole body, your whole mind, your whole body is focused for maximum effect. Okay? Very human, you know, you're not like in the country, you really, really get involved very powerful situation. And so if you're breaking roofing tiles or boards, then it's not your good weights requires a lot of discipline, your self-confidence and belief in what it focus. So you do need to apply Kimei for that. So Kimei, yeah, is to be able to explode the technique. So if you were to learn, as we learn Kimei, then in a real situation that you might be able to finish the job off and you might punch or you might use the job your way. It's like in a tournament. The first tournaments that we used to do in karate was that the score was equal. That means if you got a really, really, really powerful technique with all things together and the referee evaluated it as a technique that could be disabling, people would do for 12 or 1 But normally, that's reserved for something very special. Was always a half a point. The 2 hard points, and you're going to hold it out. But now it's 3 points. That's been made one just to make sure. So even the tournaments, this principle of knowing that you can do one technique and finish the job. Now I'm not comparing. I like boxing. I really enjoy it. Good boxing actually, so skillfully fascinating. But a boxer, like it's some rounds, mate. They used to like this long out straight right. It can happen. The double that very late over a period. But for karate, the point is being under real fight situation. Bang! It could be that you have felt that person, got that person cold, and finished the job in the one punch, one kick, and that's just real. In fact, it's called EM subset. One punch kill. And it can happen. It's actually real. So that's what you're aiming for. Not guilty. But they have a very powerful technique. So Kimei is makes karate special. And I won't lay on too much on this, but that's not. This is not sort of reserved just for a martial art. It's sort of in a way that tennis players, involved with tennis players will practice except you remember Junior College. I used to Kyo, he served. He wouldn't call it Kyo. Monica Sellis, Maria Chapo, they yell. And I'm sure what they're doing is, they probably don't know it from a Kyo point of view. They know from this technique point of view, and automatically there's a explosion because the ignorant person sports commentators say, I thought that Jimmy Collins that shut up, but they're not number one for nothing. It's because they were